This video is part 2 in our TaskStream series, and this video will show you how to create an assessment plan in TaskStream. First thing you have to do is go to taskstream.com and log in. That will take you to your home page with your courses listed on it. Find the course that you want to work on and click on the Course Assessment and Continuous Improvement Plan. Now if you're watching this video, that means hopefully that you've already created the learning outcomes for your course, and those are visible when you click on the Learning Outcomes link. So if you haven't done that part, you have to go back to the first video. But if you've already done that part, let's just click on the Assessment Plan link. And of course, before you can do any work, you have to click the Check Out button. Don't forget there's some directions here on what to do. I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to click on Create New Assessment Plan. And then I'm going to scroll down again and I have to click on this little yellow thing next to Outcomes and Methods, and I'm going to click on Select Outcomes. And I'm going to select an existing set of outcomes. Those are the outcomes I've already created. Here they are right here. Click on Continue. Alright, so I can either simply click here to include all outcomes, or if I want to, I can come down here and select which ones I want to include, but in this case I'm just going to select all. Click on Accept and Return to Plan. Alright, so this is where I have to do a little bit of work. I'm going to add the methods. So first of all, I'm going to click here and add new method. So in this case, my course is maybe a little bit different than some courses in that my assessment methods are sort of more task related. So in other words, people produce something and not necessarily based on standards that might be applied to, say, an English course or something like that. But let's just work with what we have here. So in this case, my first outcome is to identify appropriate hybrid resources, and so the assessment method, or the task that the student is going to be completing, is that they are going to create a research assignment on goals and activities in the hybrid environment. So my criteria for success, how I'm going to determine if the student has successfully completed their task, is they should have at least 3 goals and 3 activities listed in their research assignment. And of course, obviously this is very simplified. The timeline for implementation, this is a task that they do, should be completed in the 2nd week of the course. And then I'm just going to scroll down here and save it. So you see, here's my method to create a research assignment on goals and activities. The criteria is they should have at least 3 goals and 3 activities listed in their research assignment. If I have a rubric for their research assignment, I would attach it here. So in this case, the outcome is to create assessment tools. And so the description of the assessment task is that students will create 1 quiz and 1 survey. And so the criteria for success is 1 quiz with at least 6 questions, and 1 online survey using SurveyMonkey with at least 6 questions. And you could go into a lot more detail, obviously, in this. And in this case, this assignment is due week 3. And of course, this is a short-term course, so things are due pretty quickly. So anyway, let me do one more, perhaps, just to make sure. So in this particular method, title is Create or Locate Multimedia. And the task that the students will be completing is they will locate one video and one podcast. And some students may choose to create an online video. So the criteria for success could be locate one video and embed it in Moodle, locate one podcast and it in Moodle, and then one captioned video uploaded to YouTube. So those are some examples of what would be a criteria for success, and the timeline is by the end of the 6th week of the course. And then, so I hope you get the idea. That's how you will be creating your assessment plan for each of your outcomes.